A very good morning, students. Today we are moving ahead with lesson number 9, that is politeness in the learn values. So, what is politeness? Politeness is the application of good manners or etiquette. What is etiquette? Etiquette is the accepted code of polite behavior in society. Politeness is not to treat anyone rudely, not because they are not nice, but because you are nice. Let's learn a 5-point plan to be polite in our dealings with others. First, be polite at all times. Be courteous and nice at all times. Be a patient listener. Remember to greet people. Be aware of the manners followed in the group or community you belong to. How can we be polite? We can be polite by behaving in a certain manner. We are polite when we show good manners towards others, when we are well mannered in our behavior, speech, etc. If we are courteous at all times, when we show regard and respect for everyone, when we say please and thank you more often. So students, let's learn more about politeness through the story attached. Thank you.
Harry was an angry little fellow. He was often rude with people around him. Harry didn't like being polite with people. His parents and teachers often lectured him about using words like thank you, sorry, please, etc. However, nothing they said or did affected him. Whenever he wanted something, he would simply snatch it or throw a fit to get what he wanted. If anyone asked him something, he would simply make fun of the other people and walk away. One day, Harry was playing in his outhouse with his cat. An old woman was passing by his house. She requested Harry to give her directions about a particular house. "Can't you see, old woman?" scorned Harry. "I am playing here. Go get the bell and Mom will tell you." Hearing this, the old woman turned red with rage. She cursed Harry. "From now on, whatever rude word you utter would leave an ugly scar on your face. Go away!" shouted Harry and continued playing with his cat. Suddenly, the cat flung its paw and scratched his forehead, giving him his first scar. Now, it so happened that couple of boys were playing outside. Their ball fell in Harry's outhouse and they came to get it. "Look, here comes the blind squad!" laughed Harry. "If you boys can't keep your ball in control, why play?" Hearing this, two of the boys climbed the outhouse. They punched Harry in the face and left with their ball. Harry had another scar on his face. Unable to take it, Harry went inside. When his mom saw him, she asked what had happened. Harry retorted, "What do you care? Go do your kitchen work." Saying this, Harry rushed towards the bathroom to wash his face, and this time hit his nose. At night, while the entire family was having dinner, Harry asked his little brother, "Hey retarded, give me that fork." Little Tom placed the fork near Harry's hand. But the moment Harry ate with it, he cut his lips. "Look what I've done, idiot!" said Harry angrily and rushed towards his room. As he was in a hurry, he slipped from the stairs and hurt his eye. Mom and Dad became worried what had happened to Harry. But none of them had the courage to talk with him. Harry was both angry and in pain. He didn't like himself when he saw his face in the mirror. Harry started thinking about the whole thing. He was angry that every time he said something rude, it hurt him. Suddenly, he heard a knock at the door. It was Father. With tears in his eyes, Harry said, "Please, Dad, leave me alone." It seemed Harry had grown tired of being rude and getting punished for it every time. Surprisingly, the moment he uttered the word "please," the scar on his forehead disappeared. Harry realized what was to be done next. The next morning was a beginning of a new life for Harry. He talked politely with everyone, and with each polite word, his scars disappeared. That evening, while Harry was in the outhouse, he saw the same old woman. He rushed to and said, "Thank you, madam." The old lady smiled and said, "I hope you won't forget this lesson ever."